Okay, so today just about everybody depends on information and communication to keep their lives moving through daily activities like work, education, entertainment, personal interactions, and all that which we are involved in. So I'm going to ask a few questions and I want you to raise your hands if it applies to you. Do you find yourself using social media throughout the day? all but two of you. Okay. And do you think that social media impacts your life in a positive way? Raise your hand. Okay, what about in a negative way? Okay, interesting. And the biggest question, could you live without it? Interesting. Okay, so I know that I personally find myself using social media throughout the day. I think that media has both its positive and negative effects. Positive being that I can communicate with my family anytime that I want to. And negative being that I spend too much time on it. And to be honest, I could find a way to live without it, but it would suck. My goal today is to inform my audience of what social media is, both positive and negative effects. So to begin, I'm going to ask a question, and I want somebody to raise their hand. If I were to ask you what social media is and to give me a definition in just a sentence, what would you say? Mitchell.
Communicate to people around the world.
Okay. So, according to Daniel Nations in the article, What is Social Media? He states that if you break up the two words, social and media, social being the interactions between people in our community, and then media being any form of communication, together, social media is a form of electronic communication. And then here are some examples of social media. Facebook is a place where you can post pictures, videos. You can make posts for people to comment and write back to you. You can do a lot of things on it. And Instagram is similar but not as extravagant because you can't type up like a paragraph. You have to post a picture in order to write anything. And then there is YouTube, which people all over the world use it to post videos of themselves doing their makeup, or they post videos of how to clean out your stove or how to fix your backyard to look good again. And then there's Pinterest, where you can also message people, but it's not very common. It's more of a thing to get ideas off of. Like if you want a new tattoo, you can look up different ideas. And if you want to redo your kitchen, you can look up ideas on how to do that. So moving forward, let's begin by talking about the positive effects of social media. So how many of you have family and friends who live out of state? Okay, so basically everybody. So the first and main advantage of social media is connectivity, according to the article 10 Advantages and Disadvantages of Social Media to Society by Bill Hamid. So he says that people from anywhere can connect with anyone regardless of the location. The beauty of social media is that you can connect with anyone to learn and share your thoughts. And another good positive effect is empathy. Social media is a good way to express your empathy. So say your dog died and you immediately post it online, you most likely will get a variety of people who sympathize with you or may be able to relate to you, but overall they can help make the situation better. And with negative effects comes positive, or with positive effects comes negative effects. One negative effect being children using social network. So firstly, social media poses many threats in today's society. It is accessible from a computer, phone, tablet, or an iPad, anything with internet connection. This means that it is easier for children as young as 8 or 9 to connect to social media. This, in turn, exposes them to nudity, swearing, and the worst of all, pedophiles and rapists. According to Rihanna Murray of New York Daily News, that she stated in 2013 that a whopping 1 in 10 profiles online are fake. This means that at least 10% of or more of a child's friend on Facebook is phony. So, and again, that was posted in 2013, so the rate has most likely changed and gone up. And then another negative effect to social media is bullying. Bullying is also a high danger to youth on the internet and also adults. And before social media networking, bullying mainly occurred in schools. When school stopped, the bullying stopped. Now a child being bullied is also being faced with bullying inside their own home. On September 27th in 2018, according to Monica Anderson, 60% of girls and 59% of boys have experienced at least one of 6 abusive behaviors from online. And if this happens to you, any type of bullying, you should immediately stop and you should block this person and you should tell, especially if you're a child. So in conclusion, it is important to know that your posts are public. So even though you might have a private Facebook or a private any type of profile, it's not private. There's hackers all over the world. Anything you post online is out there for anyone to see. And another thing is to stop, think, and rethink. I know that for me, sometimes when I get mad, I will post online and be all mad about it and then eventually smooth over and everybody knows your business when they shouldn't. And another thing is don't bully, don't be mean, treat other people how you want to be treated. And most importantly, balance. You need to balance it. You don't need to be on it all the time. Spend more time with your family instead of looking at your phone, basically. Oh, wait. And with that being said, did you all survive this whole speech without scrolling through social media?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.